Have you ever downloaded a laser engraving file, opened it, and your software looked at you like, "Yeah, I have no idea what this is"? Yeah, been there. Today we're breaking down common laser engraving file formats, what they mean, when to use them, and which ones work best for wood engraving. 1. SVG, the king of laser. Design files. If laser engraving had a gold standard, SVG would wear the crown. SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. That means you can resize it to any size tiny keychain or giant wall sign without it getting blurry. Cutting? Perfect. Scoring? Perfect. Line art engraving? Beautiful. If you're designing your own files for selling on Etsy or engraving products for clients, SVG should be your best friend. Tools like Xtool Studio love SVGs. If a designer ever gives you a ping instead of an SVG for cutting, run. 2. PNG, best for engraving. Photos and shaded artwork, PNG files, are raster images made of pixels. That means you can't scale them up too much or they get fuzzy. But for engraving, especially anything involving shading, gradients, or photos, is amazing. If you're engraving, portraits, logos with shading, detailed artwork, black and white photos. PNG is the format that engraves beautifully on wood. Just remember, PNGs are for engraving, not cutting. Your laser won't know where the lines are. 3. JPG/JPEG. The it'll work, but only if you must. File JPG gets the job done, but it's like the cheaper cousin of PNG. It works, but with lower quality and more compression. If you're in a pinch and only have a JPG, you'll still be fine for engraving images or shading patterns, but whenever possible, choose PNG over JPG. Your engraving will thank you. 4. DXF, the blueprint file. DXF files are super common for CNC laser cutting. Technical drawings, DXF is a vector format, which makes it great for cutting clean shapes. However, DXFS can be messy. Sometimes you'll open one and find 400 tiny broken lines instead of one clean path. Still, if you're buying plans for boxes, signs, or products that require precision cutting, you'll see a lot of DXF. 5. AI and EPS, the Illustrator files. These come from Adobe Illustrator. They're vector formats and work perfectly for lasers, but only if your design software can open them. If you're using Xtool Studio, you might prefer converting these to SVG first. They're amazing for professional vector work, but not always beginner-friendly. 6. PDF, the wildcard. Yes, PDFs can be used for engraving and cutting, but it depends on how they were made. A PDF can contain vectors, images, text, random, chaos. If you open it and it's clean, great. If not, well, blame whoever made it. So, what should you use? For cutting, SVG or DXF. For engraving, photos, PNG. For engraving simple logos, SVG or PNG. For packaging plans or boxes, DXF. For professional graphic design, AI or EPS converted to SVG. If you want to learn how to turn your laser hobby into a real business, I put together a step-by-step guide that walks you through everything from equipment to pricing to finding customers. Click the link below to grab it.